Well, here's a quick look at the emini S&P for Monday, October the 4th, 2010, through the eyes of emini day trader. We had mentioned on the video on Friday that we were looking for possible support in around the 37 area, which was up here, and resistance in around the 43.50 to 44 area. So obviously the resistance area held very nicely. There was a bit of a dip here. It got all the way down to 33 and change in the overnight, but by the time the regular trading hours opened again, it was back into that comfort zone. So there was news released, and it came up here and touched the bottom, top and bottom, then hovered in there a little bit before it started to break lower. And then our next level down of possible support was either in around 33 or down to around 27. And it did have a good break because we knew that this consolidation area in here, if the market could break either up or down, it would be pretty significant, and we would expect some pretty strong movement. Well, we did get that after the first hour of trading today, which lasted for about 2 hours. I guess a little less than that, but there was some good strong selling that entered the market as it drove it down to the next area of possible support at 27. But no real follow through from there. And so we're left again with still using that 37 area as likely resistance at this time, with the possibility, of course, of getting back down to that 27 area. A couple of lighter support areas will be in around 30, and well, that's about it really. So that's something that we can take a look at going into the trade tomorrow. So possible support at 30, good support at 27, and resistance still at 37. We also like to use the market profiles from the regular trading hours only, and that's what you're looking at right here. So each one of these profiles is a day. So this is what occurred today, and every day also has a corresponding volume profile. So this was today, this was Friday, and this was Thursday. So the kind of selling that we had today, even though it was relatively strong while it was going on, it really it did more than just stop. It actually performed a bit of a rally. So I think that 37 area is going to be key. If it can get back above that, then it could very well pop right back up to around the 44 area. So that'll be something for us to monitor if it can get back above 37. Otherwise, it could come all the way back down to 27. So 27 to 37 is sort of an area we should be monitoring. As far as our trades were concerned today, our systematic trades here, we had a short in here. Unfortunately, it occurred pretty quickly, and we attempted to get short right here, but we're not filled, as you can see. Actually, I like to put those in squares, don't I? So here's all the squares that we had, which were the short trades, and here's the long trades that we had, and some right at the very end. So we did get short in here. We didn't actually have a lot of trades today. We did get short in here, but after 10 minutes it didn't do anything, so we got out of that break even. It then dipped down here, and unfortunately just nicked us by one tick. We lost 1 point on this trade. Just nicked us by one tick, and then it had a half decent rally. We had a similar thing over here and here, except the third trade really did have a nice move higher, came back down and touched onto our entry price. So these trades were long trades within the red filter, so they were very aggressive trades and would not be part of our protocol in taking those trades because of that. So really the only trade we had was this short trade here, which is a break even. So a little bit of a disappointing day from that perspective, not really getting the number of trades that we were looking at. But you can see here how well defined the first hour of trading was. It had a high of 44 and a low of 37, which is almost to the tick. Well, this is to the tick. We said that 37 would likely act as support and 43.50 to 44 as resistance. So it really did stay within there. So our traders really knew that if it could break above or below, you wanted to try and get on board. And you can see these balance areas. For example, we have a balance area right here that formed. Here's the high, here's the low. So when you're in a down vertical move like that, you want to sell the highs of the balance areas. And so when this one formed here, obviously trying to get short in this area above the midpoint is what our traders would have been doing in trying to get short, seeing as we missed this entry up here by a couple of ticks. So once you can define that phase of the auction cycle, you can use the balance areas to enter those trades, which worked out to be a great trade because the market fell precipitously after that from around the 34 right down to the 27. So really just the one break-even trade there on the short side. So 37 is the barrier, and look for possibly in the 30 area act as support or down to the 27. If it get back up above 37, then it could very well come back up to this 44 area. So thanks for taking the time to view the video. Any questions or comments, just get a hold of us at info@eminidaytrader.com. We always enjoy hearing your questions and comments. So thanks for taking the time to watch the video, and we'll see you again tomorrow.